First, apparel fit for living.
Trey, what's up, man? Josh Allen with the Bills here. Let me tell you something. You're always going to have doubters.
This kid out of the
There's a big question mark.
You just haven't seen enough.
I've heard it all before. You're not good enough to play quarterback in the NFL.
He just needs some time to develop.
You're untested.
He's played 17 games.
The competition's too weak.
He's not a finished product.
Why would they draft him?
Boom or bust.
Ignore them. Get on the field and let your game do the talking. It's time to make some noise, Trey.
Here's a peek inside the green room made possible by Lowe's, where all invited prospects are waiting patiently, hoping to hear the commissioner call their names tonight. And special thanks from me to the great people at Lowe's, one of the primary sponsors of Run, Rich, Run in 2021. Great thanks to them. Patriots have won 2 Super Bowls since 2015, but the draft not nearly as successful for Bill Belichick and the franchise. Out of 53 players selected, only punter Jake Bailey in 2020 has made the Pro Bowl. New England's also had the 3rd fewest number of starts by their own picks in that 6-year span. The Cardinals and the Eagles are the only teams below the Patriots, and that was part of the conversation when the Patriots went kind of hog wild in free agency. Is they didn't have a lot of draftees for them to have to pay in a second contract, so they had a lot of money left over.
Stanford punter, Jake Bailey.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Punters are Stanford Cardinal, too.
Absolutely.
That's a new T-shirt.
Didn't he do like 25 on the bench at the pro day? Wasn't he the real strong
All
kid?
I know is he went to the Pro Bowl and he was all pro. That's all I know.
Well done.
And he went to Stanford.
Absolutely.
Well done. Pardon me. My bad. What do you think the Patriots should do with their 15th overall selection tonight, Daniel?
Well, it's been an aggressive offseason, so why not keep that trend going tonight? And if Trey Lance were to start to slide, let's say Mac Jones goes 3rd overall, I think this New England Patriots team is well equipped to start a young quarterback. You have an unbelievable offensive line. You can run the football. They're going to have a great defense. The special teams is as good as we have in the National Football League. Just get a young quarterback in there, ask him to run around, make some plays as he's learning and developing. I would think a guy like Trey Lance, who protects the football, who can create some plays, would be a great fit.
DJ, I love where you're going with this because you started with the aggressive offseason of the New England Patriots. And that's not something we've talked about very often over time. So let's take a look at this aggressive offseason of the Patriots and why we might be bullish on them making a move tonight. They added a receiver in Aguilar who's resurrected his career out in Las Vegas. 2 terrific tight ends in Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith. They got Trent Brown back on the offensive line. And how about Matthew Judon to help spice up the defense? Plus, they may get some opt-ins back. So to me, let's continue this aggressiveness. Let's keep going and get our quarterback for the future. They've shied away from doing it before. They've drafted quarterbacks, but never in the first round. It's time to consider doing that again, I think.
Absolutely. A lot of talk of them trading up. A lot of talk of them sticking and picking. Some great players there. There's some good quarterbacks there. If they wanted to trade back, the trio of Mond, Mills, and Trask is pretty attractive, especially that Mills kid. I heard he's pretty good out of Stanford. Big, strong kid.
Nice.
He's accurate. He's a great athlete. Wild people on the pro day. Got his exo going up there. The guy can make plays in the pocket. He can make plays out of the pocket. A better athlete than most people give him credit for. This guy's got a chance to be special. When you get a chance to interview him, he knows football inside and out. This guy can make plays on Sundays, and I can't wait to watch him.
Yeah, and one thing, guys, talking to friends around the league, they have theories and they hear buzz on all these teams. Except for one. When you ask, what are the New England Patriots going to do? What do you think?
No idea.
There is silence on the other end of the line. So we are all waiting. The whole league is waiting to see what Bill Belichick's going to do tonight.
I think Nike the dog's the only one who might know.
Rough.
Exactly.
And he's not talking either.
Bill's just chatty walking Nike around Nantucket. So we'll see what the Patriots do right there at 15th overall. And you know, it would be fascinating if the Patriots do get a rookie quarterback in this draft, because the Jets are getting one, and by choosing that quarterback, it would leave another one for New England. Could you imagine what that would mean for that rivalry as those 2 rookie quarterbacks matriculate in their careers?
But what might be different is the Jets are going to start their rookie quarterback right away. if this rookie quarterback comes in, Cam Newton might start first, and this quarterback might have to sit for a while behind him.
Where do you think, as we're a half an hour to the draft starting, Justin Fields might land tonight?
I'm keeping an eye on 8 and 9. When you look at the Carolina Panthers and the Denver Broncos, that seems to be the sweet spot, which also means the rest of the league knows that. So if you want to trade up for Justin Fields, you might want to call the Detroit Lions at number 7.
Unless the Niners take him.
Or, there's always that.
That's entirely possible that card has been the one closest to the vest in San Francisco. I mean, I cannot recall a draft where a team goes to the Super Bowl 1 year and then 2 years later comes back and moves up to draft a quarterback, and we have no earthly idea who that quarterback is, as we are 25 minutes away from the Jaguars being put on the clock. We're live here in Cleveland, Ohio. It's time for the Cleveland All-City Choir to get on the stage and sing "Lift Every Voice and Sing," then the national anthem, and then we're getting closer to the NFL Draft.
Ladies and gentlemen, performing "Lift Every Voice and Sing," please welcome the Cleveland Metropolitan School District's All-City Choir under the direction of Dr. David Manning Thomas.
Facing the rising sun of a new day begun. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won. Let us march on till victory is won.
Ladies and gentlemen, to honor America, please rise for the presentation of the colors by a joint service color guard from the Military District of Washington, D.C.